Hello, my name is Pat Brown, and when I was in college, I was super broke. I was so broke that a lot of my friends would actually make fun of me for the broke things that I would do. For example, if I brought you surfing, you had to put about 50 cents to a dollar into my gas tank, because otherwise I wouldn't start the car. But basically, after my freshman year, we had a bit of a financial crisis in our family, and my mom said that, hey, I don't think you can go to school anymore. We can't really pay for it, and kind of freaked, and didn't really take the logical route of applying for scholarships. I decided that I had $40 in my bank account, and I need to make more money, so because $40 is not going to cut it. So I took that $40, went to Staples, and I printed out some flyers. They were very ugly, but they said rent sons on it. And I was like, I'm just going to have people rent me, and I'm just going to do whatever they want. So I just walked around my neighborhood, and actually my entire town on my bike, and I knocked on doors and said, hey, do you want 15 bucks an hour? And through that, I was able to, after a couple of years, pay for college, which was pretty cool, So, but my junior year, I was asked to be a part of this entertainment company. We throw concerts, we look at these budgets. They had 8,000 people coming to a concert, which was completely delusional. And I did that for a while, and then we ended up actually coming up with the idea of this water concert. We did water holographic tours. Never thought I'd be in that industry, but it was really cool, and we did some of the top DJs and actually some of the top artists in the entire world. And right when we were about to be at the biggest point, we had our biggest gig. My partner and I, we kind of, we had this moment where we were like, do we really want to do this for the rest of our lives? And the reason that I wasn't like all about being in the music industry and everything was that I realized that touring prevented me from having a lot of things in life that I really needed that I didn't really realize until they were gone. Like, I realized I need a diet, an appropriate diet of where I am not eating junk all the time. I need to wake up at the same times. I need to go to the gym every day. And something that I was like desperately, needing was my church. I'm a big church guy, and to me, church is like my community. That's like my family. That's the people I see every week. Those are the people that hold me accountable and encourage me and are there for when I'm down. And when I didn't have that, I just felt like, ugh, I need that. And as I was thinking, towards future about what I want for like wife and kids, and I just was like, man, this whole concert industry is like not gonna cut it for me. So we actually bailed. So after we bailed, I'm sitting there thinking like, man, I don't have anything going on. I can't believe I'm at this point now. I'm like almost 25, almost like a quarter life crisis or something. But I rethought that, that rent sons model that I used to, pay for school. And I realized that when I came home from touring and I came home from doing concerts, I would like go weed, Jane's Garden, or I'd help her clean her garage or help her move, from her other house in New York or whatever it was. And I just like loved it so much. I loved seeing Jane. We loved catching up. I loved hanging out, getting coffee, and I just like loved getting the little jobs done for her. And I don't know what it was about that, but there was something about those odd jobs that just grew my character. And there was something about that relationship that formed from me completing these odd jobs for Jane that just made us very, very close friends. Like we now get Christmas presents for each other. We always only hug each other. We like hang out like all the time. Like when I'm doing the job, it's never like about just going to the job. We also hang out, and I was like, wow, there's something amazing about this community. Because it's not just Jane. I have hundreds of clients exactly like that. I have these extremely personal relationships with. So I rethought that model. What if I could do this in other towns? What if it wasn't just my town? What if I could do it in other states or New England? And I was like, what if I could do it in the whole country? I feel like there's communities like this throughout the whole country. And then I was like even thinking, me, the big thinker, I'm like, what if I could do this throughout the entire world? As I look around right now, I see terrible role models in social media and the government. I see kids and a lot of my friends, struggling from depression, of not having community, doing life in isolation. These communities that we have online, etc. They prevented us from really getting to know anybody. We're so buried in our phones, and And I just see tons of jobs I need to get that like stress out marriages, and would be amazing if they would just get done, and they can. And I also see people that don't know their neighbor anymore. Like it blows my mind, but it's understandable though. So, my passion is to see communities unite. My passion is to see kids with great jobs, great teaching, to learn about the important fundamentals of what it takes to live an awesome life and to have really enjoy your work. So that's my passion. Unite communities across the world, and we're gonna do it.